Penn's log stardate 601. Yeah. We've been in the shuttle for some time after getting transported via a few ships back into Orion space. It's been relatively peaceful, but we are picking up ships on the longer range sensors. Hopefully it's friendly. Probably not, knowing my luck. And log.
And this is a two-threat game as we cut to somewhere in the Orion sector where the Type 7 shuttlecraft with Captain Penn and Commander Jaisu aboard, with the Achilles on the other side of the galaxy, dealing with their current mission. Penn and Jaisu are seeing on sensors a star cruiser of unknown archetype or ship type that is on approach with weapons and shields up. The most you can tell at the moment is that it is Orion and it is not a small craft. And also, you're in combat timing. To recall, you did send out a message to the Starship Sure Shot to the Orion Free Trader ship to come out to meet you. They were already on their way to you. They were going fairly slow to begin with, but they can possibly be asked to go faster to try to rescue you. But they won't be able to enter the combat unless the shuttle finds somewhere to hide for a while and wait for them to get to them. So at the moment, the shuttle is on its own. But the last we left off when we cut away, I believe Penn was trying to hail them.
Yeah, instead of just, destroying them outright, I thought I'd like to at least talk to them.
Okay. So it's your turn. You're attempting to hail them.
If possible.
Control plus engineering, difficulty, I believe 0. There's nothing really jamming you yet.
Yet.
Comms internals open.
Focus in diplomacy.
You have to open up the hailing frequency first.
Strategy and tactics.
Oh no, I'm checking what the dice roll is first, if there is one.
Oh, okay.
I have the thing here. I did. Oh, okay, so if there is no thing, then don't worry about it. Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying. All right, yeah. So you open up the channel. You call out. Yes, you can attempt some sort of. You do have a channel open. You can broadcast to them. There's nothing jamming the signal. You are in open space. So, what is it you try to tell them?
Orion vessel. This is the shuttle U.S.S. Can you state your intention? We are just seeking passage through Orion space.
Presence command, difficulty 2. Or presence con, either way.
I'll probably go command. Would you take diplomacy?
For the moment, yeah.
For the moment, of course. Would you say this is some form of an interaction or conflict?
I would.
Yay, I get a free reroll. I'll give you a threat, please.
Sure.
I get another reroll. Huzzah! I'll use one of them.
You get a response back that they want they want you to power down your bring your ship to a stop and uh, keep your shields down, power down your engines, and prepare to be boarded. They wish to take the Orion Jaishu off your shuttle. And you hear this through an automated, a sort of a computerized automated voice, rather than a view screen message. So they must have just told the computer, say this to the shuttle, both hiding their voice and their faces, but still responding to you beyond just simple text.
Well. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that one a hard pass. Yeah, I'm going to swift task. Oh, first of all, minor action, I'm going to raise the shields.
Okay, shields up.
I had that one in the back pocket. I was just waiting till I heard the comms. So I'll swift. I'll spend 2. And I'd like to get the fuck out of it.
So you're gonna try to warp away?
Yes.
Give me, I don't know. Give me Insight Con difficulty 1 before you do that action. You might realize something as you're about to power up the warp engines.
Well, that they're probably already trained us. Focus in strategy and tactics.
Yeah.
I'll just roll the 2.
You get a momentum out of it. You realize that given that you're a small craft and they're a full starship, they could if you just try to outrace them, they will have more power than you. They can just catch up to you fairly easily. You just be moving the battlefields over and possibly losing quite a bit of power trying to outmaneuver. Raw speed isn't the answer. You know that. Because they can just move faster than you.
Okay. Oh no, I'm still going to go to war. I'm going to change the direction.
How so?
I'm going to warp on top of them.
So you're going to warp into close range or contact range?
I'm basically going to be close enough to tickle the tonsils.
So just right on top of their shields, yeah?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Warp it'll cost you 1, 2, 3 power to warp where they are. Oh wait, 4 power because you're warping right on top of them without colliding with them. And you are swift tasking this, so you do need to do, I will call this a Daring Con difficulty 1, assisted by Engines Con of the shuttle.
That's fair. Would you take the... One of these traits I can definitely sell, but I'll try the first one. Would you take Master Strategist?
I wouldn't at this stage, no.
Okay. So I'm going to try and sell Tried and Tested for the sheer reason of one of the first sessions you ever ran for us. I warped the Kismet on top of a space station doing the exact same maneuver.
I'll take it. You're at 0?
Yeah. Focusing composure.
Yep.
Hey, definitely do something they teach you in the academy never to do. Warp on top of something.
Plus your trusty shuttle. Yep. Gain some momentum out of it as you warp into essentially contact range. With your shields flickering as it's brushing against their shields and it's flickering.
Yeah, I'm essentially just trying to make them concerned about what's going to happen next. That's it.
Okay, are you keeping the initiative?
If someone wants to be Jaishu, sure.
Sure, I can do that. Question is, what's Jaishu doing?
The comedy of it, I don't know what she's doing because I doubt Penn would have told her what he's doing.
Yeah, 2 to keep because you don't have a quick action at the moment. I feel like I'm missing something. There it is.
Like, she's the smart one out of the two of us.
Yeah. I'm just looking for what she can do right here. I mean, maybe just try and get a call for help out, honestly. If that hasn't happened, I don't recall whether that happened at the end of last episode or not. GM?
A call for help hasn't happened yet. All you know for sure is that the sure shot is on its way to you, but at current speed, without being told otherwise, they're gonna arrive in like a 2 days or something like that.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and contact the sure shot and see if they can get here at max speed. Then.
Give me control plus engineering, difficulty of 0, assisted by comms engineering.
Mm-hmm. Is this to make the call?
Yeah.
Okay. Argument for con instead of engineering?
What's your argument?
Like the procedure-based and small ship approach of con in this situation. Oh, bye.
In the case that you're in a small craft, I'll take it. And you're talking to it's
Yeah.
You're doing a general distress blast rather than anything sophisticated in the subspace net.
Mm-hmm. Focus of Starfleet protocols. We're in an unarmed shuttle that has come under attack.
I'll take it because you're also you're probably trying to blast and hope to catch a Starfleet vessel as well.
Yeah, probably hoping to. Okay, I will spend 1 momentum then for Cautious Con. Gain a 3rd die. Glad for that extra die. I'll re-roll 1 to see if we can get some momentum. There we go.
You are able to you're able to blast your distress call out. The nearest ship is the free trader Sure Shot at the moment. The next nearest vessel is a significant distance away. And it is a Starfleet vessel, but it will get to you too late before it could really intervene in your situation.
Gotcha.
But they let you know they heard you. They heard you, and they're going to start heading your direction as quickly as they can. But whereas the Sure Shot, if you're able to, the current complication is that they need more time to get to you. Is the problem? So they need you to survive long enough for them to get to you. At the very least, at least one round of combat needs to go by before they can be momentumed into the scene. Or you get escape and go ahead.
Yeah. I think Jaishi will turn to Pen and go, buy us time.
I'm under their feet. That should work.
Okay. That'll be her turn.
All right, turn goes to them. Well, first off, they're going to maneuver away from you because you're way too close. Actually, they have to do more than maneuver. They have to impulse away because you're right on top of them. So actually, I have to waste some power getting away from you. Whoops, not that much power. Boop. The impulse away. They come about. And a electromagnetic beam lances out from their ship and tries to strike your shuttle.
An electromagnetic beam.
And
Like
shoot normally.
Wait, when you say an electromagnetic beam, do you mean like they're trying to damage the ship or pull it in? When I hear magnets, my thought was like a tractor beam thing.
It's like an ion beam, or it's like they're trying to disable the shuttle.
Okay.
Look, even in the 24th century, we still don't know how magnets work.
That is a hit.
You actually know less about magnets the longer time goes on.
Yeah.
I see no
blank.
damage. I agree.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, the Romans with a peak.
Perfect roll. Perfect roll. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were specifically aiming for your computer system. So they do, in fact, breach that and destroy it. Oh, no, they don't destroy it necessarily. They do breach it and disable it. Your computer system is disabled.
Shields are gone.
And your shields are gone. So something random breaks.
You are now restricted to playing Tetris on the ship's computer.
Breaches table. Oh, wrong one, wrong table. The other table. The one that tells you where I hit them, not how I hit them.
How is hard.
There it is. System hit table, because like no. Your structure is disabled.
Awesome.
And you lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. You're at 0 power.
Challenge die. Because structure.
Oh, yep, challenge die because one of you might fall over. You're right. No, no one falls over.
Oof.
They are going to. So they moved. They shot. They are going to shoot again. They have to buy dice because they're repeating an action, so the difficulty went up. So I'll buy a couple dice. Make sure we don't miss. Bang. Wait, I used power in that last shot, so my power is actually not that. It's... It's minus that. That does hit with a complication.
5 pens.
So the complication will be that normally, because they're hitting you with no shields, if they did at least 5 damage, they would get to do 2 breaches. They can at max get 1 breach.
Yeah, that's fair.
They just adjusted their they made their hit a little too light. They kind of undersold it. Your computer system is destroyed.
We didn't need it.
And after firing that many times at you, I have so many actions. You can't shoot and you can't run. So yeah.
You could always lower your shields.
They are going to maneuver into close range with you. And swift task, they're going to try to tractor beam you. Buy die to make sure they don't miss, because tractor beaming isn't that hard. But still, it'd be dumb if they missed. They still can. Structure security, I believe it is for that. Boop.
Yeah, control security plus structure security.
So they're going to waste extra power. But they do, in fact, have you in a tractor beam. That is all their actions, because they've acted their scale in turns. And the turn goes back to you guys. So, you have a couple of options at the moment. You can either surrender to them and let yourself be captured, or take your chances and spend the scale of the sure shot and have it arrive at the top of, like, right now. But the problem with that is that it is scale 4, so you'd spend your 1 momentum plus, well, you'd spend a combination of momentum and threat of 4 to summon their ship. The assumption being that narratively they must have hammered down and thought something was wrong long before you said anything, and they just went even faster once they knew that you were calling for help. Otherwise, they have to rescue you after the fact, after you've been captured.
I think we'll spend for it, sure.
Okay, how are you buying it?
1.
1 and 3?
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, the SS Sure Shot, a civil merchant marine Orion free trader, has warped into the system with its various crew. As I said, you were kind of given a bit of a kick in the butt to hurry up once you heard Jaishu crying out for help. Jaishu is a friend of yours, and normally this isn't a free trader's job, but she's of a clan that is very friendly to the Sure Shot crew, who's helped you guys out a lot, and she is related to the matriarch of that particular clan. So you're doing the Orion Save the Princess quest, as it were.
Yeah. It's very Return of the King. I never thought I would risk my life to save a Starfleet vessel. Well, what about risking your life to save a friend?
I can do that.
We're not
My
syndicate.
God.
Captain or GM.
Yeah.
Is this considered the beginning of a scene?
As
As far as me coming into it.
Yeah.
I would like to spend momentum and to use well informed to ask 2 questions about the situation.
You would owe me 1 threat instead, but if you want to give me that, that's
One threat.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
Yeah, it costs 1 threat. I would like to know, who's attacking this shuttle?
Ooh, nice.
Rumors tell you that there's a certain Orion matriarch who's been shaking up the black market scene in the Beta Quad. Friends are preparing for her rising star, as it were. You know who I mean.
Oh, that person.
Oh no.
And and on a glance, the minute you see the ship, your character does the math, and it's like you've heard the rumors, you're adding 2 to it. It's like, yeah, this tracks. This sounds like something they pull, and have the resources to pull it.
I have another question. If they were to take the shuttle, where would this ship go? Because as we're fighting a scale 3 ship.
You are fighting a ship of unknown scale at the moment. You haven't been
Okay.
told how big it is.
But
But-
assuming that they would like take him and take these captives and take him to a base. So where would the nearest base of this matriarch be?
The only place they could take them safely is the AL-62 system. It's a minimally inhabited star system in the Orion sector. That wouldn't be that also isn't strategically relevant to Starfleet or the Federation, so it wouldn't be heavily patrolled. But it's a great place to go if you wanted to disappear. And it is within the Orion sphere of control, even though the Orions are Federation. It's like, that's their territory, though. It complicates the going after them. Yeah, that's your 2 questions. What you gonna do? Because the enemy ship acted last at the end of last round. The Allied side acts first this round.
Right.
I think we need to close the distance.
I can do that.
So the pilot is 5 of 5.
Yep. Or just 5.
Or
I
just
also
5.
have a question for future reference, and I want to make sure this is kosher with the way the ruling of the role works. I assume for the purposes of this adventure, my bodyguard talent is applying to Jaishu,
That's your target? Okay.
because she's the one we're being assigned to protect, as it were.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because you do have to call that at the start. You're right.
Uh,
So the
closest
liberated Borg.
distance-
Liberated Borg Orion? Am I wrong?
Yep.
I was
Liberated
right,
Borg
hey.
Orion.
Greenborg.
Green Borg, more green than usual.
Green
Don't
Borg,
like
what
that
would they
one.
think of next?
So I think since we just warped in, I'm already plugged into the console, probably.
That's a fair thing to do. You would have been in transit knowing you're rushing into a hostile situation. That's why I'm assuming your
I
shields
mean,
are up and running.
presumably I would have been piloting the ship in transit too.
Yeah.
Generally, how con works. Uh,
All right, give me sass. See how that goes for you.
Oh my god, that was spicy.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm going to. We're at that distance. So yeah, I'll try and warp us into medium range.
Media range would be here, 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 here.
All right,
Like
I'll
basically
go for,
adjacent
like,
to this
here.
space. It's going for here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of your power will be spent doing this.
All right.
Yikes. All right.
And I'll let you do control con difficulty 0. Normally it's a diff 0 roll, but you guys don't have any, and you guys are in trouble, so I'll give a break.
Helm
Plus, you might
control.
roll complication. Helm control I.
Right.
I should probably move you over here. Give you a bit of room.
I'll throw you a threat for bold.
Threat I.
Bold con. And do I have anything else that triggers off this? No. All right, ship
plus-
assist.
Yep, ship assist with
is
engine con.
Con. Ship. Wait, no. I have to put focus on. Here we go. All right.
What's the diff?
So that's that was a diff 0, so that's 5 momentum. I'm going to spend 2 momentum to use covering advance because I succeeded at helm task. I'm going to block the shuttle in this warp task. So rather I'm going to block the enemy ship with this. So if they target anything aside from us, the difficulty of that attack has base difficulty
scale.
equal to the ship scale, our ship scale. So base difficulty to hit anything is 4 for them now, aside from us.
And that costs you 2 momentum, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Nice.
paid it.
So you warp in, and from the look of it, because it does work for medium range, so it's like even though they have them in tractor beam and they're in close range with them, you do look like you're just about to warp. You're about to warp through that gap and then loop around, so you stay at medium range if they try to shoot at you. But there's that constant threat of we're ready to jump in there at any moment. Go ahead and shoot, see what happens. Like you have to constantly be thinking about that damn ship. 'Cause it's poised at that really annoying covering advance vector.
Yeah. And then who's on security for us?
That would be me.
Mode.
Okay.
Mode.
Would you prefer a if I do a swift task here, would you prefer a attack run or evasive?
Well, what are we trying to do?
Rescue the shuttle.
I think if we go attack run, that'd be better because we need to get the intention and off the shuttle. And if we are in a defensive posture, they're just not going to bother shooting at us.
Yep. So yeah, I figure I can do that too, because I generated enough for Swift. If that's good with the captain.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. Then I will Swift task to also fold in attack pattern with my lunge at this enemy ship. Spend 2 to Swift. Focus in helm control again here.
Yep.
Give you another threat for bold.
Yep.
Base difficulty for this is 2, so it's difficulty 3 now, I believe.
Yep.
Cool. That, and here's the ship's die.
Nice.
Alright.
So, oh, it looks like a momentum is generated.
Yes, generated 1 momentum off of that.
Yep. So you're on an attack run. You're poised to jump in, but also shoot if but still squared off to take a shot at the enemy ship.
Mm-hmm. That'll be my turn.
Do you wish to keep the initiative?
That's up to crew.
If we do, I can take a shot at him if that's what we're going for.
If you're take a shot, I would like to order you and give you my assist.
Alrighty.
I believe that's 2 for the keep.
Yep, 2 for the keep.
Because I don't think anyone has quick.
Who?
The Orion Captain Jata, I believe.
Yep. All right, send them a message. And
Sending
I'm gonna-
message. And Mode's this big Lurian as he starts punching at the control consoles with his big meaty fingers. He's got this shock of dyed blonde hair.
It's a wig.
I'm picturing there's just like a big red button labeled fire that you just push your fist
Yup.
into.
There is like it's not the only thing on the terminal, but yes, there is like some semi-advanced UI surrounding what is effectively a big red button. I'm going to give a threat.
And
Well, they're
with my
done.
talents, I have an advisor, so you can reroll one of your dice, and I also have reassuring. If I spend a momentum, I can at the end of this roll. Oh wait, reassuring. I have to be the main roller for that, isn't it?
You have the talent.
When you succeed a task using your presence, as in you may spend a momentum to reassure your allies so long as they're within communication range.
Yeah, when you succeeded at a task.
Okay, so I'm not doing it. But
Yeah.
hey, at least have a visor.
Yeah.
Yep. Starship weapons.
Yeah.
Control security.
What are you shooting?
Presumably the order from the captain is to shoot the enemy vessel, right?
Meaning, are you
Shoot
targeting a
shoot the
system?
enemy.
Oh.
Uh,
The
Also, note
nuance
you have
of
phaser
security.
banks. Also, note you have phaser banks and disruptor cannons.
Okay. What range are we at?
We're at medium range, so use phaser. So I would suggest using phasers and disrupt either their engines or weapons. Dealer's choice.
Phasers or you said what or weapons?
Engines or weapons. Either make them so
I'm
they can't
gonna
run
try
away, or
and
make them
take
so they
out their
can't hurt people.
weapons first. Weapons first and foremost.
Okay. Difficulty 3 task.
Okay.
Presuming you're using phasers.
Yes.
Weapon security from the ship.
And you said I have another reroll, Captain?
From advisor.
Sweet.
From visor, yes.
2 momentum generated. That's a hit.
And ship.
And boom. Presses the button and the phasers fire. That is 2 momentum generated.
Oh, I shouldn't say 7. Ooh, there we go.
Did the ship roll?
Yeah, Corby just rolled it.
Hold on.
Uh,
You should get one more die because
ship assist die. So we're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've not, the ship
The
hasn't
weapon
rolled the
security
hit.
on the ship.
Yeah, cool.
I got it.
Oh. Okay. That's enough. Still, it's fine. 2 momentum generated, and I hit him pretty dang nasty. How much are we doing?
Stand by. Pull up the sheet. There they are. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 raw.
8.
Minus. No, that's just raw. Hold on.
But we don't. Oh, right. Because okay, you rolled the extra die. Yep.
And minus their resistance, put you 3 after resistance.
We
3
have
after
2
resistance.
versatile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump my versatile into piercing then.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more. 4 into 3 is 7. That will cause a breach to their weapon system in specific.
Okie dokie. I think that'll be it. Whose turn is it
Let's
now?
see. I still have one more. I could take one more action.
You could swift, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to swift. May I swift with 2 threat?
You can, yeah.
Okay. And I would like to encourage urge mode. Okay. Hey, that was one good shot. Let's make sure that they can't get away. And I'm going to encourage him and reassure him.
Like gonna rally.
Yeah.
Or...
Rally or set the advantage of a plan.
That would be presence command difficulty 0.
Well, difficulty 1 for swift task.
Oh, you're right. Diff 1, you're right.
Yep. With encouragement as a focus.
Yes.
I only have one. I don't have multiple commands.
I'm just shit talking, don't worry.
Also, we'd have to be in close range with you, which we're not yet.
Yep.
I blame the Borg.
Yeah.
Yep, it's deliberate
one,
entirely.
If one understand roll 2
No,
dice.
that's just classic bigotry. Any problem in your life you happen to blame on a minority, huh?
Really?
Oh,
Really?
Well,
That's a
You're late
whiff.
for work. It's probably the Borg's fault.
you know what?
Coffee's
If we
cold.
were
it's
gonna
the
whip at
Borg's
something, that's
fault.
something we can afford to whiff at, I think.
Probably the liberated Borg's fault, you know? It's like,
Mhm.
look, she's
I
been through
mean-
enough.
Is she really
All right, that's it.
liberated, though?
I'm not gonna fish for that.
Look, our migrants
Alright.
really...
They are going to... Turn goes to the enemy. The enemies are going to perform a task.
Oh, I think we
They're
need to lower the ship's power because I fired that shot.
Oh, you're right.
Ship power by 1.
buying a
You should
couple.
get more power then.
Yeah, I think Mode goes. I think our play is Mode goes next, and then and Shirzak.
Hmm.
2 dice. Oh, did I make that roll? I might not have. Pardon me, sorry. Oh, I got it. I got it.
There is a complication.
Yeah, I only just got it, so I don't get to do more than I wanted. That sucks. Spending 2 to keep. Poof! They warp away.
Oh goddamn!
With the shuttle in its tractor beam, they're able to pull them away.
Uh-huh.
Turn goes back to friendlies.
I presume our engineer is gonna need to make us some power so that we can go chasing after them.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. All right.
The grizzled old chief engineer Orion, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say Kurzak. Want something, a little bit guttural. All right. What's the role to generate power? Control engineering.
Daring or control engineering, difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. Focus in EPS systems.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right. Do we have any momentum on the board? Because I went with cautious engineering,
We have
which, like a lot of the cautious, is pretty rare, I feel. All right.
Unless you're me.
I'll spend 1 momentum and 2 threat and roll 4.
Wait, I gain threat.
No, you can lose threat all you want.
Spend threat,
Yeah, actually, can I
Fine.
spend 11 threat to create the
No.
advantage?
No.
That we just win.
Sure, I'll just have to spool up another game because the session will be over. No, but you do hit. The target was 2, so you gain 3 momentum. You do generate 1 power just for succeeding.
All right.
We also have improved power systems. How that interacts with power region.
Hold on, let me pull up the ship. So what's our power limit?
You can go beyond your max. Your normal max is 9, but you can't go above that.
Well, we only have 4 momentum. And we're currently
Uh,
at 3. Is it 1
Also,
power per
so
momentum
here-
or 2 power
well-
per momentum?
We have improved power, so it's going to be 2 per.
All right. I say spend 3 momentum then and get 6 back.
Cool. You're up to full.
All right. Yeah, so the chief engineer is going to receive the ticket for low power and is going to, do engineering things, and then we'll submit a ticket back to the bridge that says power has been restored.
Say again. You roboted for a second.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. I was just describing narratively that Kurzak is going to go and do engineer things to restore the power and then sends that
Maybe it's
information
just
back
me.
to the bridge. Can people hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear
yeah.
you.
You're fine for me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think it might be on Corbinian's on there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I still hear keyboard noises.
Oh, it's back up to 3 now. Sorry, I couldn't hear a thing if anyone was saying stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, we figured that out.
Okay, all I did was I was just saying that Kurzak is restoring power to the bridge to the ship and informing the bridge that he did such. I think that'll be my whole turn, unless I don't think there's anything else I could really be doing. Because we can't beam them over yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've
'cause
warped
they just,
away.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
just warped
They're-
away.
Oh, they sure did.
Yep.
Do you wish
All
to
right.
keep the initiative or swift task?
The only swift we have is Doctor.
Keep, you mean? Keep can be to mode or the doctor, because mode has not acted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I haven't done anything yet. The only problem is there's not a ton for me to do because they warped away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have the means of jumping to warp right after them unless the
Unless I
engineer wants to try-
override.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
a
if one
con
of you has a-
3. What do you want?
That's actually decent.
I know.
What?
I have a con of 3.
could
So
do
do
it.
I.
We both have a
What
con
would the
of
roll
3. I'm also a hologram. I can just be on the bridge.
Oh. What would the roll be to do this, to warp after him?
If you're overriding, it'd be diff 1 because you're not sitting in the pilot chair.
What's the attribute?
Control con.
I'm rocking a 13.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Yes.
There we go.
The
Is that what
same.
you have too?
Yes.
Do you have a relevant focus?
No. I mean, animal
maybe-
handling because we're
neither
chasing
do
pens.
I.
I don't know.
But I might have
Wait.
something. I
Because
might have a
I may
talent.
be facing the system, could you use your nanites focus?
Oh yes.
Well, I might have a talent that will help.
The bog's plugged in, so I'm using the nanite focus. Let's go.
The character, I have a talent that gives me an additional point of momentum if I succeed at a task that requires extreme acts of bravery.
I wouldn't put that there yet. You're chasing after someone who's running away.
Okay, nope. Okay, then I'd have nothing. Do you want to do it, or shall I? I feel like you might be better off, because I can actually do security things if you catch up to them.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just like jump on the bridge. Just yo, hey.
So the holographic doctor just appears on the bridge and walk over to a panel next to the liberated Borg and starts typing away.
It's like I can tell my presence is needed.
So it is control. It is control con difficulty 1, assisted by engines con. How much power are you putting into this jump? You need to put in their power plus 1. However much power they spent plus 1.
However much power do we have?
You're
Nine.
currently at 9.
9.
But we will need some power left over for our weapons if we do it. So right into 7.
I mean, I was going to.
I
say
mean, they
8.
also already spent a decent
Exactly.
chunk of power.
Yeah. So
Fine, 7. Be cautious.
well,
7.
then we can take 2 shots.
Shush. Now, yes, there is 7 power.
Roger.
And yes, I do have a nanite focus, and now Borg is plugged in, though that seems... Hey,
Complication increase.
I will take that.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I love this!
I mean, I also have cybernetics and photonic technology. I am adept at these things.
Those you would have the same comp increase because it's attached to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, I'm using nanites because that's funnier.
Yeah.
It's like, do not worry, I am just hijacking these for a second. You will
Wow,
not use them
okay.
anyway.
Rude.
That's a diff one you said.
Yeah.
Give you a threat.
All right.
Deserved.
Deserved. Off the 19 too. Off the 19. Yeah.
Well, we generated 1 momentum. We're at 2 if you want to quash.
No.
Yeah,
I-
initiative as well.
Can I just suggest, GM, that this should probably affect me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
Two momentum.
there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Complication staying there, or
Ah,
It's so perfect.
It's
it is. Yeah, it's staying there.
Oh my god.
If I go out of action, the doctor's right there.
Yeah, exactly. I can fix this.
You broke it in the first place.
That is not necessarily the problem.
5 has suffered 2 stress.
All right.
As 5 just kind of, as 5 just feels jerking around, they kind of bang their knee against stuff because they are still plugged in. So you warp drive your knee into the counter.
And if I recall correctly, I roll a challenge die now for untapped potential, right? Yes.
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 Easy there, 5s.
There you go.
Oh.
It's not 5s. I'm not the clone.
Is that 1 of each, or is that 2?
That's 1 of each.
1 of each.
And isn't it for an
Nah,
immediate spend?
Mode
Yeah, I know, I
insists
don't know
on
what I
calling
mean.
you 5s no matter how much you protest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I instantly thought of clone 2, so 5s.
Mhm.
Ooh. I don't know if that's a talent or not, so I'm not sure if I can, but I'm going to ask it anyway. The float and the one I've made from the thing, and one other to well, we actually used less power than we thought. Question mark.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, never mind. He wasn't even here. Haha. Haha. I was gonna say, I don't know if this steps on a talent or not because I've not looked at con stuff at all. But if we could use this, the momentum that I got from untapped potential, along with one other to well, we actually ended up using less power than we thought for the same amount of effort. Question.
That drifts
like
into
1.
approved warp talent, but
Okay.
I will. If it's just 1 point, I'll take 2 momentum for that.
Yeah.
Why not? So you have 1 more power than you would have otherwise. You were a little more efficient than you thought you were going to be.
You see, hijacking you was not a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess not.
I did. Okay, whatever. Go to warp.
Hey, whatever, go to warp.
This
I'm
ship
just like,
is great.
I love this ship.
Oh, God.
This happens whenever we do a one-shot.
I was gonna say,
We get the crazy
this
characters
is the
now.
new
I love
Spy
it.
Team Yandy, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I believe turn goes to baddies at this point.
Yeah,
I think you
so.
kept-
Yeah.
The question is, did we catch them?
Oh, you
That's
did.
not-
You caught up. You caught up
Yeah,
to
we
them.
caught up.
Hell yeah.
You know, I really don't know how this motley crew of theater kids survived so long in outer space, but I'm here for it.
It is because I
Look,
did
I mean,
not
we
fire
mostly
off-
just do commerce.
Theater kids.
Just saying, that's the vibe I'm getting so far.
This is
Excuse me, I was a
absolutely the vibe.
dancer.
100% materialized with a cigarette, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a
You
triple
do
threat. I'm
realize
just a double
you
threat.
dance on a theater. It's like it's one and the same.
Not that kind of dancer, dear. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
Oh, that's threat being
I'd
spent.
say there's a theater to that too, though.
The ship you're pursuing does not like that you're pursuing them and panic fires their ionic banks at you.
See, that sounds like a them problem.
FYI, I
different
haven't
parts.
gone again, so I haven't gone again
Different-
yet. So difficulty reduces by 1 for their shot
Yeah.
because attack run.
Lovely.
I think they hit you.
No.
Yep.
I don't know. Pretty
I
close.
think you were
I
at
gained-
diff 3.
I gained 3 threat. Diff 3, what are you talking about? They haven't shot this round. It's diff 2 turns into diff 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
That's
and
the downside of attack run.
now normally they would have targeted something because they have fast targeting systems, but they panic fired. So they just shot at you because you just appeared behind them all of a sudden. Like, aha, we outrun them. They're here. Why?
Mm-hmm.
How did they do that?
Why should be fairly apparent.
Yeah, they press triangle, the counter button.
I was more going to say you're trying to kidnap someone, but sure.
They did the quick time event. Come on.
I thought Y was the counter button.
2, 3, 4,
We're not friends anymore.
5.
But we don't have to be friends, but we at least have to work together.
I mean, do you? No.
be
Spent 1
colleagues.
3-roll whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 raw. 2 of your resistance is ignored due to piercing. So you
That is
shave
5.
off
That's
2.
5.
5 is enough.
5 flat.
Ow.
-5. Your shields go down a bit. A random system is damaged. I believe
Nat
that's
20.
structure. Ah, damn it.
We should put that chart in a handout in the game somewhere.
I should. I always think, nah, I'll remember it.
I finally
Narrator,
just put a,
he didn't
a roll
remember
table.
it.
Yeah, roll tables.
Yeah, I just put a roll table
Breach.
with a different percentage.
Well, the funny thing is, I actually have other handouts for like warp stuff, like warp tables and stuff. I don't have the breach table because I plan well. Because that is a weapons hit. So your weapons
Okay.
have been impacted.
Well, guess who's about to go? The weapons guy.
And you
fire
lose 2 power due to dampening.
Oh boy.
Well,
So you have 1 shot.
Haha! You see, it is a good thing that I did that.
You have 1
And-
shot
got
and
the power
then
right
make
now
it
without
count.
yeah, let's make this count.
Because we don't have torpedoes. We're not allowed to.
I assume you guys want me to hit their to target their engines.
Yeah.
Okay, targeting
Yeah,
engines.
if we can target their engines, and so we can throw them out of.
Control security difficulty of. What are you shooting with?
What range are we at?
Medium.
Medium? The phasers again?
Phaser banks. Gotcha.
Seems to be a pretty good shot. Take 1 threat, 2 momentum, buying 4 dice.
Up, up.
Starship weapons, focus, control security.
Correct.
Rerolling that comp.
Web security for the ship.
Oh, that's cute. My turn. Presses the button again.
Yeah, I think
1
the
damage.
diff is also
Why
down
have the
by
image
1.
of you? Why
Oh,
have the
it
image
is that-
of you
You're right.
headbutting the console?
Yeah, diff down by
So-
1 from attack run.
Yeah. So dip 2. So that's 3 momentum on the board.
Y'all. Roll your damage.
Sure. I'll roll it. Phaser
And
bang.
we also have siphoning
Yep. shields,
so you might be able to regen
Oh, yeah.
shields off this.
Should. Off of.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have happened automatically.
But that was on the. That was on their
It's off the
shot,
damage.
not ours. Yeah.
And last time we had full shields when we fired.
Well, no, it's when they hit us.
we
that
get
Siphon
hit.
Shields triggers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's when you get
So,
hit.
but we still need to roll off that.
So what do I need to do? I don't know what siphoning shields does.
Oh, when the ship is hit by energy weapons, after stress is rolled, roll 1 unchallenged dice for each point of shields lost. In regen, that number of shields points equal to the number of effects rolled.
So do you want me to roll that for however much we took? Like, 5? Okay.
Yeah, we took 5.
You get
So we
one
get
back.
one
He
back.
just rolled it.
We got
Yep.
one back.
Okay.
So it goes the other way. I messed up.
I am.
One,
You know what? We have 4
two,
momentum.
three,
I'm gonna spend 1 to re-roll the those 2. Hold up, I gotta find the challenge die roller. Oh, is that something that's only on like regular sheets? Huh. Forgot about that. Okay. Spending 1 to re-roll 2. Just as well as spending 1. Pouring versatile into piercing.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raw. Minus 5 would have put it down. Oh no, sorry, you versatile both, so minus 1. So that's still 5. That's still enough for a breach.
Spend 2 for devastating, since we don't have the power to hit again.
Yes.
Engines. And you're doing a devastating hit?
Yep.
Roll an additional system. The system suffers an additional hit, dealing half the attack's damage round up. All right. So random system. 15. 15 is structure. So 6 raw. Oops, wrong thing. 6 raw, halved is 3.
Just leave it, because at least we're doing damage to their shields.
3 minus 5 is 0.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Yes. Devastating was a
Wait.
bad idea.
Wait a second.
But-
Did we just give them extra shield? If we hit them for so low damage, do we restore their shields with their energy bursts?
Nah, it's a different species.
Okay.
Versatile kick in?
Versatile does kick in because it is an additional attack.
Oh, then pump it into the piercing.
Resistance. Piercing.
Piercing. So that turns it into 1 damage. Because it was 3. No, it's wrong. Got that backwards. They only minus 1 away from your damage. So instead of 3, you do 2. 2
Yep.
is in fact enough to 0 their shields.
Which is honestly just as well if we. It's the same thing as if we had just spent that 2 momentum to just do straight damage.
And boop. No one gets hurt despite this hit to their structure. Do you wish to swift task?
Oh, I wish. You know what? Yeah, take 2 threat,
2 threat eye.
then 1 more for a 3rd die.
1 more for a 3rd die.
You can't fire again.
We don't have power.
Oh, never mind then. I'm not gonna swift task. There's like nothing I can do.
Are you gonna like create an advantage or something? Or
Nope, that's it.
That's my job.
Thank you for pointing that out.
That's my job. Stop
we'll just
infringing.
puppet you again. It's fine.
No.
Whoops.
So turn goes to them. Well, that kind of forces what I have to do, so I'm going to buy a bunch of dice as they do something.
Oh no.
Okay, that was a wasted turn.
Whoa.
Yay.
Does Pend or Jaishu wish to try to do something?
Give me one moment to come up with an idea.
course, you need to regenerate some power if you're gonna do anything.
Would say comms is still open to the ship.
You can still be talking to them. They didn't jam comms or nothing.
Okay. And we can see what's happening because we still got sensors. It's just the computer's fucked.
Yep, your sensors still work. Your computer's just not recording anything. Is the only downside.
Oh, sure. I'm going to attempt to threaten them to surrender, considering they're now outnumbered and have a crap plan. I'm essentially going to try to shame them into just going away.
Give me presence command, difficulty 3, assisted by the shuttle's comms plus command.
Tried and tested. It's not the first time I've told someone off for bad plans.
Or demanding surrender, yep. I've done that before.
I'm not going to play Tiger of Narendra because I've purposely not said who I am.
Yeah.
Commanding presence?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any mission directives, considering I'm on holiday.
That'd be correct.
Unless I've got a mission directive from Taishu of, please, let's not cause any trouble.
Arrange
And I
the
presume
marriage.
Yeah,
presume
get
this is
married
Starfleet
is the mission directive.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming because this is a non-Starfleet mission, Grennan isn't giving directives, or isn't giving focuses.
Correct.
You don't even know who you are, man.
I think charming demeanor will kick in because this is a conflict. I'll be a petty little bitch. I'm gonna roll 6 challenge dice. Oh, you get 4. That was a diff 2.
Thank you, Pen.
And the ship. It has a 0 command. I'm just rolling for a 6. So that's 2, 4, that's 6 momentum gain. 7 because I get a bonus for when a charming demeanor kicks in.
Roll 7 challenge dice, please. Seeing how much you're stressing them out over there.
Luckily, I've got lots of momentum lying around.
5 will cause something to happen to them. And that will actually eat one of their turns, as there's arguing that happens, and they basically waste time.
Could I spend a 2 float to swift and do it again? Essentially
could,
just
yep.
belittling them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also you could fill the stress track of them. Right now, you've done a social injury. You could fill it and force them to make a hard choice.
We're literally just a shuttle. How have you not kidnapped us yet?
Mm-hmm.
So it goes from
Yeah, it's just getting on the horn and being like, oh, hey guys, your father was a hamster, your mother smelt of elderberries,
Your mother was a tribble and your father smelt of Tranya.
there you go.
Oh, these are my lines. Get out of here.
Like, do you need a remedial course on how to kidnap people?
Remedial course on kidnap.
I'm going to spend 1 threat
We're
and 5
now on
momentum.
Skillshare.
That's how Orion prisons work. They're not for prison. They're for criminals who get caught, and they teach you how to become a better prisoner or a better criminal. That way, you don't get caught next time.
I mean, that's how Orion prisons work, I bet.
Yeah.
That is what she said.
Yeah, so Swift up goes up to 3.
That was the joke, author.
It's okay. I mumbled.
My bad.
Gain 3
Okay.
back. Technically, one of those is a bonus, so it has.
Roll your damage.
I'll just spend one for an extra point.
I think they're dead.
Did we even need to be here?
Why were? Well, we probably made this roll possible.
Well, yeah. As we saw a few the rounds of the shuttle were not going well for them. Aha! I moved into contact range. We move away. Damn it!
Hey, at least I
Come
forced
back
them to
here,
move.
you coward. Yeah. Well, there was a
Forced
slight
them
worry
action.
on their end. Yeah, they were worried that there was something else going on there. It's like, oh, that's it. Oh, we can just go over there then. We moved away for no reason. Damn. Also, well, it made the shot easier, to be fair. You do fall out of combat as they give a general signal of surrender to the SS Sure Shot.
Tractor beam them and lock them out of the consoles. Mode, if you could be a deer.
New scene, by the way.
Just gonna lean over to Jaishu. Apparently, I can make people surrender with words.
Oh, they released the tractor lock they had on the shuttle.
No, they're like, we surrender, but we're keeping this.
5. I bring us into close range into that ship. Mode, if you could be a dare and lock them down, make sure they don't get away.
I can't.
Let's hold them down.
And I'll message down to engineering. Sure, Jack. And prepare to beam our guest aboard.
They would like to keep the shuttle.
Just bailed.
Can we just dock?
Yeah, you're scale 1. You can dock with any starship.
Yeah, we'll just fly into the shuttle bay.
Okay, we'll just prepare to receive you. And Doc, if you can meet them down on the shuttle bay.
Yeah, we'll make you roll for tractor beaming them and moving over to them. We'll resolve the meeting in the shuttle bay.
Usually, I can be the first there. It is easy. Simple. I have an advantage over all of you. Aboard the ship, at least.
Boop. So who's meeting with the captain and Jaishu?
I should, because their shuttle was fucked.
Boop.
You know, I'll go down and meet them. I'll make sure that Jaishu's at least safe.
I like how just no one knows that it's penned. It's just, just got some Tellarite with him.
This is some random short, angry man.
Yeah, well, he's not wearing his uniform.
It must be a German.
Oh my god!
Wow. Yeah, I go by hairpenned.
At least Penn has a better mustache.
Christ.
So,
This is perfect.
who are the two people that Pend and Jaishu encounter? What do they? How do they appear and present themselves?
A crying Frenchman?
I am laughing.
Oh, this little gremlin.
Yeah, basically. Like all 5'10" of a fucking goblin. The not quite ginger, not quite brown hair, brown eyes. Looks like a human. Unless you were stepping out of the shuttle when they just kind of materialized.
I was gonna
I'm
say
a
that.
I'm a 6 foot tall, very lean Orion woman in her late 40s, early 50s, and she's in fairly comfortable civilian dress that flows a little bit, like flowy sleeves and a skirt that flows like past the knees.
There's like
And her hair is dark brown, almost black, but she dyes it purple just for lulz.
yes, it is like you can see kind of a black muscle suit, undersuit, whatever you would call it, and then just over that there's blue sweater, yellow stripe down the center of it.
It's been some time since I've seen you, Jada, says Joshua.
Yes, haven't seen you since last I saw you. I believe you only had 2 pips on that collar.
Joshua kind of side glances at Penn for a second. You can tell from her face that she seems a little concerned by that statement.
Hi, I'm just a bag carrier. Don't worry about me.
It is unfortunately my job to worry. Were either of you hurt in that whole... Well, you look better than the shuttle does.
Yeah, the shuttle took most of the beating. We're fine.
I think the most damaged was the feelings of the people over the comms.
Yes, I heard that you're quite a fire tongue.
I am not rated for emotional trauma.
Excuse me, what was that, Jada?
Is there something I'm missing?
I glances at Penn and looks back. No, there's nothing. So
The smirk on his face.
appreciate the help. I'm getting the. Have you figured out who it was who attacked us?
I have a strong unsuspicion, but I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Which means she probably is not. That is typically how this goes.
Typically.
Oh, don't keep me in suspense, dear. Who do you mean? Who are we talking about?
There's a matriarch who's making power plays. He's across the syndicate, and apparently your clan and was in her way. So, seeing that you were on the shuttle, I figured that they wanted to use you as some sort of leverage against your family.
She narrows her eyes and kind of looks at the ground, confused, and she seems to be collecting her thoughts. Penn, you can hear her muttering something like, "That doesn't. Why? That doesn't make quite sense. Why us?" But it's not an alarm. It's more of a she's just straight up confused. Like she's surprised she's the target.
Well, Miss Jaishu, it's probably best if we get a bit of rest before we get to your destination. Maybe collect your thoughts.
Yeah. Do you have a spare room we could use and could start taking take us to my clan's planet. We can, like, my mother should be able to reimburse you for the travel.
Just off the. No, I'll just agree to this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're capturing a ship out
Yeah.
of this as well, so a bargain.
Yes, absolutely. We might I wait here for an hour or two as we get some answers from your would-be captors, but then we'll be underway.
I mean, if we're here for that long, are we not expecting Starfleet to show up? They always do.
Oh, we probably should let them know that we've been rescued. Otherwise, they're going to be thinking you're the ones that captured
I would
us.
rather not be shot at again today. The next hour, at least.
Jaishu, could you, Jaishu, if I give you a radio, could you signal to your Starfleet friends is that you are safe and sound?
Sure, as long as I get half the cost of the salvage. I may be Starfleet, but I'm not an idiot.
That seems like a fair exchange.
Half. At most a third.
It's a roll-off between Jaishu and Jada.
Can I assist?
Of course.
Presence command opposed.
GM, spend what you want for Jaishu. I'm just going to assist her.
Yeah, she'll spend 3 momentum.
You see,
I'll
could
just-
assist
I'll
you,
just spend
but
the
this is
wand.
what I am terrible at.
Only focus I can think of maybe is cultural studies, like the value of that ship and how much it'll be worth to people.
I wouldn't take it for that, but I'll give it to you because you're dealing with someone who is an Orion, but she's also Starfleet. So you do know that she's not exactly hurting for money.
So I can play her off that. Okay. I'll take that remain. Oh,
Yeah, I've spent it
Yeah,
for
you
you.
grabbed it.
spent it all. Fine. I'll spend 3 threat. Be that
Oh
way.
no! He took took my 3 in year 1, so we've both spent momentum.
Okay. So how many dice are we rolling then?
You're rolling 3 currently.
Okay. That works.
No momentum is generated.
I said I
All
could help,
right.
not that I would.
Half.
Oh, that's Orion.
That's great.
This is fun.
Yeah. And I'll give you back the other half if you turn off all the listening devices for the room we're staying in. I don't want you selling any information between me and my bagman.
Hello, Bagman.
Or you can listen in and I just keep my half. Your call.
Or I can turn off the listening devices and keep the cameras on. I'll turn them off.
Just give me access to the room, to your subspace radio. I'll make the call out, and then you can shut everything off then. Have fun with your scavenging hunt.
To be clear, we're not talking about turning me off as well, right?
No.
Good.
Turning you off. Why would we? Not sure how that's relevant.
It's a long story.
She raises an eyebrow at Jada. Well, different taste, I
It's a
suppose.
thing.
And who are you exactly?
Dr. de Laviere. Aristide de Laviere.
Human. Okay. So where's my room, Jada?
I'll escort you to it.
Okay.
So, how are things out in the Shackleton? Kind of a long way from home.
Lots of things I'm not allowed to talk about, but in short, it's weird. It's as weird as when I was first out there. It's weirder still every time I dip back out into the cloud.
Well, I know there's lots of things you can't talk about, but is there anything that you could say and I can overhear?
There is, but I'm not going to yet. At least not until I'm safely home. Right now, I'm
You're
concerned with clan matters, not Starfleet matters.
Of course, and you showing up, certainly showing up this deep into space, certainly has accelerated clan matters. But I will fill you in more once I have more information.
Hmm. So are you still involved in clan matters, or are you involved in syndicate matters now?
I mostly stay out of the syndicate. I'm only involved by proximity of the syndicate being everywhere. But when you're in my line of work, it's good to know what the syndicate is up to so you can avoid it.
You gain a momentum, by the way. I kind of overkilled it with a roll. All right. I hear what you're saying. Well, I'll let you get to it then. And I'll get the call out, and once I've gotten myself sorted out, I'll try to explain what's going on. Just need to take a breath after being nearly kidnapped again.
Yes, of course. And I'll make my way to the bridge and prepare our negotiation party. That's the diplomatic term for it, right?
During that, what were Mode and 5 up to?
It's probably just on the bridge still, 'cause there's a ship out there that we're salvaging. Keeping an eye on that.
Playing tic-tac-toe.
Definitely playing tic-tac-toe. It's like up on the viewer, superimposed over the ship.
So no, so they're just held in tractor beam, held in tractor beam. And you're just sitting there next to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haven't received orders on what to do next.
Yeah.
You are a Borg, yeah.
You see, watching tic-tac-toe between the two of them is probably unbelievably boring because Fives probably does like extremely hyper-logical moves and Mode is an idiot.
I mean, probably not like the most hyper-logical. But she's got a reason 10.
Once, after sending out the message, Jaishu takes her a tricorder, scans the room. Does Jada actually shut off any listening for her room?
Yeah, I'll keep my word on it. Especially since she's a friend of mine, or a daughter of a friend of mine.
Yeah. And Jaishu does her thing. She lets the Starfleet ship. No, the sure shot got us. They're a free trader. Here's their registry number. We're fine. Thanks for coming out to us, though. Like, oh, okay, we'll carry on with what we're doing then. And she turns to Pend after scanning the room and nods. It's all clear.
Well, you seemed a bit confused at that interaction.
I don't know why someone would be attacking us. I mean, the people, the reason we're coming out at all, my clan's just a mediator. We're just part of the mediation. We're not on either side. And I mean, we're influential, but I'm getting the feeling Jada back there was hinting at Syndicate uh, gunning for me. Although, if they were going to gun for me, I would think they gun for me as a Starfleet officer, not an Orion daughter.
Well, more than likely they're trying to use you as a political piece to force the clan into leaning in their favour.
Hmm. The other thing that has me a little concerned, Jada. I think the Jada of this universe has different memories of me. When we last met, I had just made commander. I was heading off to the Arcania, so I'm not sure how much is different yet. But she's not Syndicate. I tried to probe her about it, and she talked around it like everyone does. But she's a free trader through and through, from what I can tell. I doubt we'll find surprise torpedoes aboard.
Well, at least we know things are going to be slightly different, but it's probably still best if we play things to chest, and for me to remain the glorified bag carrier until we get where we're going.
Why are you keeping your? Oh, you think this is intelligence related?
That, or it could be, oh, it's either intelligence or it's the third faction we've been playing with in the Shackleton, but I'm just hoping they don't have influence all the way around here.
I'm fairly sure they don't. They would. Well, then again, this is this universe. Maybe there's some stragglers back here, but I haven't heard anything about it in any security briefings.
Again, rather
Then
certain,
again,
sorry.
I'm not intelligence, so.
But if there is, and they know I'm here, that would also put you in increased danger. So, for now, if I'm not here, well, I can still protect you whilst not being here.
The wrong thing, sorry. So, Jada and Erstrad, the doctor, arrive on the bridge of the Sure Shot. What, pray tell, do you do?
All right, everyone, let's get our mean faces is on. We have some talking to do. Mode. You can come with me.
Do we get to do some punching?
We'll threaten punching, and we'll see if it actually comes to it.
Yeah, okay.
Do I need to clean any of them up? Or will I need to?
Remind me, Delavier, or can you come off the ship? Do you have a mobile emitter, or are you strictly
Of course.
stuck to the ship? Okay.
You think I would be
No,
stranded?
me, the player, doesn't know.
No.
Wonder what kind of shinies they have on them.
Yeah, a big ship like that. They might have shinies, or at least still have sharps. Sharps if they're going on a kidnapping mission. But most importantly, we're here to find out, who they're working for, and why Jaishu in particular. Everything else is collateral, so let's make sure we get as much collateral as possible.
We taking the ship then, Kat?
I like collateral.
For if we're taking the ship, what are we doing with the crew?
Well, let's see how many of them turn.
Got it.
Oh, you're going to do that again.
Not necessarily. It'll at least be a class M this time.
The look of, I don't believe you.
Let me know
Fives,
if
if
you
you
need
can-
me to jack into their systems.
Yes, as fives, you can stay over here and just monitor their air systems from afar. Once we get a computer link in and start pouring through their computers.
Aye.
You know, I could bring some of your friends across, and that would make things rather easier, wouldn't it?
I mean, they kind of don't like being that far away.
Fine if you say so.
We'll
They
say
like
that
to do their
for
own
later.
thing.
I'm gonna put my hand on Five's shoulder and just watch the ship. Once we get the computer linked in, and try to find everything you can. Okay. And I would like
Will do.
to mechanically create the advantage of a plan and urge Fives to do her job good.
So you're attempting the rally action again. Presence
Yeah,
command.
ready action.
Presence command difficulty 0.
Take one threat.
Certainly.
That's better. And I'm going to spend one momentum for reassuring. I'm reassuring 5. So, 5. If you roll a complication, you may spend this effect to ignore it.
All right.
But it doesn't work if you're succeeding on cost.
Ah.
Look, Ma, I'm being helpful.
You got this, Fiver.
All right, and yeah, I'll say everyone let's get dressed up in our mean gear.
What does that entail?
Oh, you know, spikes, leather, whips.
I beg your pardon.
The
Do you mean like
vintage-
do you mean like armor or rifles, or do you just mean you're just putting on a show of
I'm putting on a
being
show
mean
of looking mean.
looking? I'll charge you 1 momentum for just more intimidating clothing.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity
That's-
cost, so it's 1 per person that's dressing up that way.
Yeah, I'm really stressing up mean in mode if you want to bring extra gear.
Yeah, I'll just take. I'll take the intimidating clothing as well. All I need are my disruptor pistol and my fists.
And is the doctor coming along?
I think that was implied, right, Doctor?
If you're talking muted, Rylov.
I'm kind of playing this by ear. Yeah, Doctor, or you can come along. At least we can have you as the carrot, and mode here is a very big stick.
So the 3 of you are just heading over as your own little team, or are you bringing a detail?
If we have a detail, that'll be helpful.
What kind of detail do you want to bring?
Security.
Security, that costs you 1 momentum and 1 threat to have that
Yes.
advantage. So yeah, you have a small group of crewmen with in their mean-looking gear with mean-looking weapons. I mean, as mean as free traders can look, but you know, free traders have to deal with pirates from time to time. You do have to, not quite Klingon levels of intimidating, but you do have to come off the "don't screw with me" air.
Yeah, that's the air we're going for. And basically, I'll be good cop, mode you be bad cop.
Never really liked the cops, but sure, whatever you say, Captain. And he gives a big meaty salute.
How do you board the vessel?
Why are you like this?
He's a giant teddy bear.
Sure. If you add homicidal.
Only bears are homicidal.
Hey, I mean, oh boy.
Can we dock with the ship?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, let's hard dock.
As a note, there's no roll for 5 to do that because they're a active ship that's able to collaborate with you to put ships together. So you're both using your tractor beams and mutually letting each other dock.
All right.
But I will give you a roll of insight plus engineering opposed as you dock. Using communications plus engineering.
All right. That for me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now, comms engineering. So, question.
Y'all.
Is this something that would usually require an engineering station as a role here? Given that I'm being assisted by engineering.
It would, yeah.
Can I use multitasking then to override, do it from my con station and use my con score?
Add a complication increase, you could, yep.
All right. Look, I have a 5 in con, and I'm gonna make it worth it.
Yeah, every con officer says that.
Yep.
Until it's too late. No.
I will move. Because this has to do with docking, a focus in interface systems.
I'll take it, yeah.
Right. And difficulties opposed. I will spend 1 momentum and 2 threat to roll 4 dice.
Roger.
Oh, actually, also, this might. I don't. Maybe should look at my implants to see if any of them are relevant here, because I might just be able to bypass this roll depending on what's going on. I can
Your
see
mama could
data
bypass this roll.
transmissions.
Oh.
Uh,
because I have neural subspace transceiver with the ocular sensory enhancer. If that doesn't trigger, it's fine. But
I will say that will give you one free hit because your own internal systems are helping the ship detect this as well.
sounds good.
But that I will say that should be a hint to you that's active.
Yeah. All right, so
So you
I'm
have a
rolling
succeed across
4. I
the
have a
board.
hit. Re-rolling 1. Ship rolls. Communications. Engineering. Starship task roll.
Yes.
Again,
All right.
2.
So that's
In part we trust.
7 hits from me total.
You got 2 on me. Yeah, they've sent out a. They tried to hide it while, as part of the docking, they tried to hide what they were doing, but you kind of sensed it, and they blasted a subspace communication or a tight beam blast communication across on subspace to a star system nearby.
All right. I'll calm down to the captain. Hey Cap, they sent out an SOS, just FYI.
Oh, that just means I have less time for foreplay.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, like this.
Okay, I'll stop.
No, that's Tim saying that just behind her, like, why?
Okay, the discomfort is in character, not out of character here.
No, that's just Tim being like, why?
My lord.
You have extreme murderous and extreme you.
Come on, we
right.
accused
I'm gonna
Brennan of
watch it.
being thirsty. By God.
And
be
I'm
fair,
just
it's
gonna
on
march
brand for
on
Orion.
board like I own the place, cause I do.
So you march across the loading dock. I'll back them off a bit so you have room. Yeah. And you encounter a human with a couple of Orion persons behind him. I am Wolf Buchanan of Her Majesty's Revenge.
Ooh, that's a good
Who the hell
name.
are you?
Well, apparently I'm Her Majesty, cause I own this ship now.
So what you want
So-
then, Captor?
Who sent you out here to steal a Starfleet shuttle?
I wasn't here to steal a shuttle. I was here to invite a person.
And who is
The
that?
two people, the two Orions behind him chuckle.
Charming. And who's the person in on the invite?
Jaishu.
Well, from what I understand, it sounds like she wanted to RSVP. Rain check.
He taps his the space behind his ear, which is rough where some people's universal translators are. Kind of turns his head at you, looks behind himself like, what? And they like nod, like, no, that's what you heard. Like, okay. Right. Well, the people I work for don't take no for an answer very easily. It's kind of rude, you see.
Finally, we agree on something.
Well, you see, I'm not looking for a no. I'm looking for a yes.
What? Taps his behind his ear
Tell me
again.
what. Tell me what you know.
Just did.
Who?
Presence command difficulty
She
2.
means all of it.
Presence command difficulty 2. He is surrendering, but he's being as obtuse as he thinks he can get away with to stall.
Can I assist with present security?
You could, yep.
Yes, please.
Because I'm being the big scary
Cultural-
Lurian over the shoulder.
Yeah. Cultural studies to cut through his BS, or kind of a weird lean here. Encouragement to encourage him to cooperate and not get hurt.
You could use it in that sense, yeah. Especially since it's you're speaking with a non-Orion who's acting like an Orion, so you're kind of having to figure out how exactly he's playing this.
Okay.
The difficulty would be 3, but your intimidating clothing has brought it down to 2 because it was going to be 3 because of who he was. But you look like someone he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to throw down if he doesn't have to.
That's exactly why he dressed up like this.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a momentum.
You would.
Heck yeah.
Language.
Come on. There we go. Heck yeah. 6 hits.
Look, free trader. I get it. You wanted to hurry up, get out, but you didn't just jump any old pirate ship. You jumped a syndicate ship. You didn't just jump any syndicate ship. You jumped a matriarch's loyal ship. So if you want me to keep talking, my life is already shortened by being captured. The more you know, the shorter it's gonna get. So you want me to tell you? I will. But do you want me to tell you?
Hey, while they're talking,
Hmm.
do I notice like anything on him that seems important? Anything that seems valuable?
For momentum, I can answer that.
Sure.
Nothing beyond his normal stuff like his sidearm, his scanner, his communicator. I mean, they're worth something, but you could replicate those.
Okay.
His clothes are kind of like he doesn't have any precious
Eh.
jewelry or anything like that.
Oh well. Next time.
So what's gonna
So
be, free
besides-
trader?
So besides your life, if I take it this matriarch isn't paying you well, is loyalty worth so little?
Nothing wrong with telling you. You're dead if you're dead with the information you have as it is. The minute I tell you the name, everyone you've ever known is gonna die with you, and they're gonna die screaming. But that's your choice to mess with the syndicate, not mine. I just see no reason to get myself shot by being stubborn.
Mode just gives Jeta a look.
Oh, who says we're gonna shoot him? And I'm just gonna nod my head to Mode.
Oh, so you giving me the go ahead to
I'm giving you
to
the
rough him up?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I don't have.
Mode is
like I said,
gonna
I don't
just-
have time for foreplay. Let's go.
Yep. Mode's just gonna strive forward and try to pick him up one hand. Just scruff of the collar.
Okay.
Fitness, security, difficulty 2.
Okay. 1 threat, 2 momentum. Hand-to-hand combat.
Sure.
I reroll that comp.
3 momentum
momentum.
generated. Yeah, you're able to pick them up. The two
Not going to
Orions.
ask again.
The two Orions look like they're gonna move forward, and then Buchanan just kind of starts waving at them wildly, like, "Don't, we're surrendering, idiots! Like, don't start a fight."
Now that's interesting.
They're always so
And
much
that
more
tells
are
us a lot
cooperative.
now, don't it, Cap?
It
Fine.
does.
Fine, dead traitor. Queen Bazelle.
Mo just looks to Jada.
My eyes widen a bit, but I try to keep it under control. Not to give a tell.
Do I drop him or wallop him?
Drop it in a way he won't forget.
He drops him with like some force. Like he's pushing down a little as he drops him.
Roll your security +1 in challenge die.
So unarmed strike.
Yep.
Perfect. That's not enough to actually cause an injury, but enough to super knock him down.
Thunk.
Yes, that's knockdown 4.
You
Knock
smack
down
him into the
4.
ground.
That felt good.
Meanwhile,
I love mode.
Jaisho hits a contact in her room. This is Jaishu to the bridge.
Bridge here.
I wish to speak with Free Trader Jada. If she's aboard still.
She's not on board right now. I can take a message.
Yeah, I just want to know when we're getting underway.
We should be underway in like 10 minutes, I think.
Okay. Do you guys mind if we head out to the mess and grab a food, or can we just? Because I don't see a replicator in here, so.
I'll just like pull up, see if Jada left any specific orders. See if she didn't. Be like, yeah, you should be good for that.
All right, thanks, Bridge. Have a nice day. She presses the contact again and shrugs at Pend. Well, you might as well get something to eat. You get the feeling they're going to be thorough with their search.
Well,
I'm not sure if they'll be faster staying with them or just going there ourselves, but if the shuttle wasn't damaged, I would have just gone on without them. Free traders, I mean, she's not syndicate, but, you know, free traders like to get profit. So
it's understandable.
She can, yeah.
Yeah, could I just modify her badge to make it harder for her to beam?
Give me, you do lack the proper tools to do that, but you can try with control plus engineering difficulty of 3.
Like, I know I can't make it 100% stop, but if I can just make it more difficult, like beaming's happening, quick pulse.
Kind of like an early warning thing, or something that just increases the diff of beaming her by 1.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Just see if we got any medals for this. Well, not this specifically. Would you allow me to burn a milestone? I've got one for like communications. I'm specifically messing with her comms badge.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend it to the value of I am the calm in the storm. I'm making sure I'm going to be remaining calm.
I'll just say no here. You're not in the midst of a storm at the moment. You're fairly safe at the moment. Not that you know of the larger risk of that the bridge knows.
How about when shit goes wrong, figure it out? She was about to be taken, and figuring
Yeah.
out a way to stop it.
I'll take that.
That's pretty solid.
Trait of tried and tested.
I'll say no at this point.
Only other one I could play for is Hoplite, but probably not.
Nah.
I'll spend 2 momentum. Would you take either a focus in composure or strategy and tactics?
Strategy and tactics with a comp increase.
Okay. Okay, so that's 4. We gain 1. I'll spend that and momentum.
Yeah, you're able to. You kind of have to fiddle with it with improvised tools and reaching into the combat bit, but eventually you're able to open it up and get it. So it will. It would make beaming any beam one difficulty harder because the thing's basically just giving a low emission of particles that will screw with getting a lock on her.
Well, with that done, let us try and have a bit of fun before we reach your home. I wonder how your family will take to me.
Well, if it's anything like last time, you're large-minded but not blinded by your own abilities. You're no coward, but you're not a bully either. So we just have to go through the whole process again.
Well, I mean, this time we don't have to go through the process of trying to make it partially Andorran.
Oh?
I'm not a clan leader in this universe.
Wait, who is?
I don't know, but it's not me.
I might hurt things a little bit, but I'm not exactly becoming the next matriarch, so I don't think they'll care that much.
I mean, could I look on the computer quickly to see who the current head of Clan Shreya is?
Well, they probably should be able to get it on the computer.
Yeah, I'll head over to the computer and I'll just look up current like Andoria, clan heads, Clan Shreya.
You pull up one Ivrath Shishishrer.
Does that name ring any bells?
You recall that they in your verse they were like of the clan, but they were they didn't have as many known military accomplishments as you, so you won out and kind of stayed ahead of the game because remember you went from a junior officer to a command officer to a captain. Like you had a rapid ascent. You still had the rapid ascent, but apparently this guy had a time that he was able to inch ahead of you. But well, that must be what happened. You're not sure why it happened this time around, but you do know last time they were someone in the clan that was okay, but they didn't do terribly well in the Andorian Guard. They did okay, but they never joined Starfleet. They never joined on a free trader or nothing, so they kind of didn't gain a lot of glory for themselves. It's kind of hard to argue to be clan leader when you haven't done anything.
Oh yeah.
Beyond not suck. Like not sucking is the bare minimum. You're actually supposed to be awesome if you're going to lead the clan.
Oh, well, it looks like Ivrath's in charge, so yeah, we don't have to worry about trying to make things more Andorian.
Suppose not.
I mean, depending on what happens, I could always come to head of your clan, even though I'd be a patriarch.
Huh.
Yeah, that'd
Let's
go
assume
well.
I become matriarch myself. I mean, I might, but like, depending on how it all goes, we'll just be going back to Starfleet again.
Pretty much.
But then again, I don't know. Like, I mean, like I said, when we left, it's just one of those. I'm not trying to become the next matriarch, but at this point, it feels like with this whole mediation problem and all this arguing that's going in between the clans, just feels it's different than last time. It wasn't. I mean, stuff was happening before in our universe, but now it's just everyone's nipping at each other's heels for whatever reason. No one. And I've been so out of the loop. I need to know what's going on before I can even. It just feels like the target's always moving, Like I'm never really sure what's happening next, even though we're just repeating time, or I feel like we should be. If anything, it should be easier. I don't get why it feels like it's harder.
Well, alternate realities and all of that. But once we get planet side, I can actually reveal who I am. I'll back any play you want to make. So you need to decide how far you want to go.
Let's just hope things don't get any worse.
Why would you say that?
As the scene ends, things get a little worse.
Oh no.
He's spinning to bring in a ship. He's bringing 2 ships.
I think we need to leave.
Yep.
Cap, you're gonna want to get back to the ship.
Bode, can you bring our guest with us?
You're in combat timing. You guys get to act
All
first.
right.
I think a away team should go first so we can get out of here.
Sure.
Mode, pick up and secure Buchanan.
Okay. Mode is gonna. Are you ordering me, or is this a just do this with my turn?
Do this with your turn, because I don't think you're gonna be able to fire during this turn.
Okay. It's like fitness security opposed, right?
He's not fighting you.
Oh, he's not.
Nope. He surrendered. He's like, nope, I'm good. I lost my fight.
Yeah. Don't want to get.
Let's go, matchstick.
Ah.
And then, would it be swift task to move back to the ship?
Well, you can start moving back to the ship and as part of this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
Where are you taking him on the ship?
Do we have
like some cargo space that we could set aside? I mean, I might not be able to put him away right this second.
Yeah, you won't get to another part of the ship other than the dock until the top of next round.
Yep.
So you can take him to your brig or to the small quarters in cargo.
Yep.
Brig.
Jada just grabbed the doctor's mobile emitter and just book it.
Yep.
So Mo's heading to the brig, is that correct?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that. I'll just rematerialize on the bridge.
Do you wish to keep the initiative?
Probably
I'd
a good
like
idea.
to.
Yes, I would like to.
Cost 2. What are you spending? How are you getting it?
2 momentum. Or, sorry, 2 threat.
2 threat eye?
Why am I getting that mixed up? And I would like to order Air 5 as soon as we're clear of Her Majesty's Revenge. I want her to override Her Majesty's Revenge console and send it on a ramming course to one of those ships.
All right.
Say the order again, sorry.
As soon as we're clear of Her Majesty's Revenge, I want 5. I have to override her console and send her on a ramming course towards one of the 2 ships that are following us.
Okay. What are you doing with your action, though, beyond that?
I'd say grab the
action
doctor's
move?
mobile emitter and run.
Yeah, grab the doctor and run.
Just
Running
turn off
where?
hollow emitter there. There you go. Have fun.
I'm going to be heading to the bridge of the Sure Shot.
Okay. We don't need this anymore. Are you swift tasking? As you're making your way to the bridge.
Can I use my swift task to fire off that order? To order Air 5 and assist her in the task?
Yep. It will increase the difficulty of the task because you're kind of giving the order as you're like on the move.
As a running. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
2 more threat, I presume.
Yes,
For the
2 more
Swift.
threat.
Okay.
For the Swift.
Pardon me, sorry. Damn it.
All right.
So ramming, eh? Say,
Yeah, and I'm also doing it. I'm setting another ship on a ramming course.
So the difficulty of this.
I trust you. I think you got this.
I was gonna say it might
1,
be impossible
2,
because
3. Let me calculate. It is difficulty 6. Daring con, assisted by engines con of the ship. Sorry, 7 because you're overriding. Because you're talking to another ship to make it do something.
Cortical array. With liberated Borg trait.
Cortical array, I'll let it drop down to 6 because of that. Yep. I'll let you drop it down to 6 on the basis of that.
Let's see. 6.
And one presumes you spend the minor to make it undock.
Yeah.
You're not just having it
Yes,
drag
please.
you along. We're both ramming. No.
I mean, unless we can have Her Majesty's Revenge ram, and then as it rams, it shears off the docking coupling. We use that as a slingshot to get us to warp. 'Cause that would be
that's gonna
badass.
work.
Okay, so diff 10 task.
Sure, you can. You just
Uh-huh,
end up
uh-huh.
spacing Jada is all.
Yeah. Okay, so focus in helm control.
Yup. Oh, the difficulty got
Uh,
increased because this is a swift task order. So it would have been 8. You
Yep.
brought it down to 7.
How are you
Wonderful.
feeling about this?
Not sure if I can make that. I felt okay about a diff 6. Not sure about a diff 7. Let me see if there's anything else I can do about that.
I could spend a value. I could either spend a value and give you an advantage, or I could just give you my determination.
Sure. You want to give me your determination? I can spend
Yeah,
a
I think that'd be-
determination
Yeah,
and
I think that
hold
might
one.
be mechanically the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll spend a determination towards I am one with the ship and the ship is with me.
Fucking. Oh no,
Oh,
5 is dead
jeez.
now. She's over here and then she's Yeah, no, that would apply, yeah.
Oh
I really like that one.
Oh, that response
Alright,
was
so-
perfect.
Now, can I also argue? Never mind. Maybe. Can I maybe argue that the cortical array neural subspace transceiver is giving me advantage here because I'm able to kind of maintain data tracking on the ship from
That's
my
why it's not-
brain?
That's why it's not 8.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're talking about the intellect.
I'm talking about my other cortical array. I have two.
That does allow for the reroll. Like that would apply.
Okay.
The ability of cortical array will still apply because you're using your ship to talk to their ship.
And you get a reroll from me, so
All right. I will buy a full 4 dice with threat. And that's okay. Daring. Can I make an argument for control given that I was ordered to do this with warning? Like it wasn't just as Jada was like getting in the turbo lift and getting up. She also shouted it out before.
Ramming's a pretty daring thing by default.
Fair enough.
Because you're kind of doing, yeah, it's a very heat of the moment, and you're fighting the computer because the computer of Her Majesty's Revenge is trying to tell you there's a thing you're about to ram into. Please correct. Ignore that.
Mhm,
No, really, you'll die. No, I won't. I'm not even on there. Okay, the people on here will die. Computer, shut up for a second. I'm trying to ram something.
GM,
Yeah.
what about instead of ramming, they were giving them a tactical love tap?
Then you would
I-
automatically lose all your talents. So if they wanted to say that, they totally can.
No, I'll
Are you-
hold off. I'm gonna roll 4 dice. I have 2 hits so far.
Plus the ship.
Yep, plus the
Plus
ship.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Sure
I should be
shot.
rolling for the. I'm sorry. I should be rolling for Her Majesty's Revenge because it's the thing that's hitting it, not you. Engine's con. Well, that's lucky.
Oh yeah, you've
right.
done it.
So, I also get to re-roll 1 die on my end, which I'll just do here. Still. Nice.
oh my
Perfect.
god,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
that is probably the dumbest tactical thing I've done.
That's plus
And-
to
Smack.
yeah. All right.
Well,
Roll
good thing
for
we're not
me.
Starfleet.
6 challenge dice.
Which is why I've never given an order like this before. Because Starfleet wouldn't do that.
No. especially because it still had everybody else on board.
Yep. This is definitely a chaotic neutral action.
Okay, so that has vicious 1 and devastating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
At present, that is not causing a breach.
Spend 1, reroll 2.
That's 2 extra, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. That is still not enough for a breach.
1 for piercing 2.
That is enough to cause a breach.
All right,
To both ships.
we got there.
No.
Oh no, that's just
Yeah.
that's just to them. I haven't calculated what happened to the ship. Well, the first ship's gonna get breached no matter what because its shields were still down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You bloody
Eat it.
monsters!
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you.
So
This wouldn't have happened if they hadn't sent
Ow.
out that tight beam.
ow.
Nothing. I had nothing to do with this one.
This is their
Oh.
fault.
So click, click. There seems to be something worrying coming off of the nacelles of Her Majesty's Revenge after that impact.
Oh no. Gonna explode right next to that.
The devastating of the ram is not enough to cause a breach as they rebound off the shields. Because it'd be half the damage, so even with your thing, the resistance pulls it to too low for it to matter.
I have an idea for an advantage, but we don't have the momentum for it. Shoot.
This is fine. We need to get out of here.
Yep.
Turn goes to them, I believe.
Yeah, because we kept.
Okay, so. Oh no, I don't. No, I'll spend that much dice. I'm gonna make sure I get this. Her Majesty's Revenge is gonna do something.
That was so dumb. Oh no.
Gain 2 threat. The complication is you're gonna know this. They were gonna try to be sneaky about it, but it is immediately apparent to you that Her Majesty's Revenge has revoked your computer, any computer access to its systems. They're now an independent
Yeah,
ship
that
again.
was,
Oh,
You
Yep.
don't say.
oh
that was a
no! What are you gonna
one-time
do?
trick.
Going to keep. Let's eat up one of their actions. I was gonna hide that they were the ones that did that, but I can't now. This ship is going to warp to here. And then swift task, it's going to shoot at the sure shot. I will note to the crew of the sure shot that this model of ship that you're fighting is new. This is a brand new ship class that you're fighting.
Which is probably why we didn't know the scale. It's unusual.
Gain 3 threat. Boop, boop, boop. Rerolling misses. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 raw. Piercing of 2. So that is 7 damage. Roll 7 challenge dice, please. See how much of your shields stay with you.
I'll do that.
These weapons are pretty cool.
Yeah. 1.
That is enough for a breach. That has an impact to your weapons, because that's where they're aiming. And you also lose 2 power. Because of dampening. Oh, and I gained 1 less threat than I thought, because I was firing at Swift. I almost forgot about that.
So that's our second breach to weapons.
Is it? Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, because we already took one. I think we need to get out of here.
Yeah, that's the
I
idea.
can do that.
Turn goes back to allies.
Before you run, do you want me to roll for an engineer to generate excess power for the con officer to then warp?
That would be very helpful. We can generate more power than they can, and generate. We can outrun them.
Okay, do you want me to use the chief engineer character?
Yeah.
And I believe she still has the determination.
Yeah, the engineer didn't spend their determination.
Okay, I was just making sure.
There's 2 of them now.
Cool.
I need to remember what technical expertise is, and I know my ship. Because there's no description.
One second.
Because I know what like cautious engineering and veteran is.
If you're using computers or sensors, technical expertise will come into it. I know is for finding a technical problem with your ship, so they're preventative repair stuff.
Yeah, not helpful for this then. Okay, that's fine.
No.
Spend determination on the less you say, the better. Like, I'm just gonna generate power because we need to run.
Yeah, and I even double checking with the captain's like, nope, I'm just doing this.
And I believe it's control engineering.
I believe that's correct. Daring or control engineering.
Okay. As I've never played an engineer, so I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
EPS systems for a focus?
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 1 and 1.
1 and 1, alright.
So I've also got a reroll. I'll take the reroll. Okay, so that's 4. What difficulty, sorry?
2.
Okay, so we're getting 2. And we're getting 2 power off the bat due to the ship, I believe.
You
Yeah,
gain
2
1
power per.
the first one's 1, but it's 2 per momentum after that.
Okay. And I can't remember, are you a... No, you're a con officer. You're not a cautious con officer. Never mind.
No, I'm bold.
Yeah.
all the way.
Then I'll spend the 2 for bonus
Go for it.
power, so you get an extra 4.
Okay. You're at 12 of 9.
No, I'm 5 of 5.
Get away with you.
I
Do you
would
wish to
just,
keep or swift?
you probably just want to keep and just bolt.
Yeah. So yeah, keep pass to me. I guess that's giving you 2 threat GM for the keep.
Yep.
Now, should I take a parting shot? I feel like I'm gonna take a parting shot.
I'll leave that to you. You're on your own.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a parting shot. Just gonna like try and phaser this one.
Okay. Div 2. Well, Div 3 shocks you overriding.
Yeah, overriding, but I get to use my con.
Oh, because of multitask.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why I like multitask. It's like, well, I'm on a ship, so it's con. Focus in interface systems.
All right, comp increase.
All right, I'll take it. And I will give you a threat for an extra die.
Roger.
Rolling 3. Ship assist with I guess I'm having to use my. Actually, quick question. There's 2 breaches. Can I still fire the weapons? I don't remember.
Oh, that's right.
We could mine it.
Increase comp. Yeah, minor to.
Well,
that
what
just
skill?
To reset
Yours-
them.
Eats my minor.
You're scale 4, right?
Yeah. All right. So we
Yeah,
have to.
difficulty
Okay.
difficulty to hit is +2.
Oh, difficulty 2 hit
So-
+2. Okay, so
Yep.
it's diff 5 then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry
I'm still
about that.
taking the shot. I guess because I already rolled.
Yep.
Here's the ship assist with weapon security. Re-rolling that.
Because of your interface.
Yeah. There we go. Hit.
You
Uh,
just hit. Yeah.
5. You're worth every dime.
I've had a 5.
That's
2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 raw with 0 after resistance.
all right. I will put versatile 2 into penetration.
4 damage is being done so far.
I will give 1 threat to make that 5.
That is a breach.
Bloody their nose a little bit. And then I'm going to Swift.
Swift die.
2 and spend 10 power to warp out of here. I believe it's difficulty 1.
Yes.
Uh,
Control, I believe. Control con. Assisted by engines con.
Yep. I'm just gonna roll 2 here. I'm assuming that my helm control focus fired there. So.
Yeah.
And then the ship. Ship does not roll that; it rolls this. All right. Generate 3 momentum.
You warp away. I believe you can keep if you wish. No, you kept from the engineer.
Yeah,
I forgot.
we kept already.
Yep.
Turn goes to the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ships is able to keep up with you.
All right.
Oh shit.
Spending 2 to keep. Because god damn it, I had to chase you, and I lost my backup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least you had to spend 11 power, or not, at least 12?
Yeah. 11.
I'm gonna fire a torpedo at you.
Seems
Okay.
excessive.
'Cause I'm not.
Rude.
I'm a little mad at you right now. You got away from us almost.
We're just a little innocent trader vessel.
That's damaged 3 syndicate ships.
Boop.
I think that
I'll
says
take my 2 threat because it's more than I needed to.
I think that says more about syndicate ships than you.
You're rolling misses.
Ah, crap.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that 7 raw?
7 raw currently.
Minus
Minus
4.
4.
3?
Penetrating 2.
That's 5.
That's a breach.
And this is an energy weapon, so we can't roll siphoning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Why did shields go from 5 to 6?
Because we took
Huh?
took damage.
Why did
Oh.
shields go up though?
Oh. For some reason, the ship sheet wasn't correlating to the token there. Like it was reading as full for me. So yeah, we go to 1. Okay, it adjusted. It adjusted, but okay, weird.
All right. So that is 2 breaches because 1 for being hit and 1 for high yield. They would have aimed for your engines because they don't want you to run away again because that was annoying. That didn't affect their roll at all because they have fast targeting. But I do have to random roll to see where the high yield went because I don't get to control where that goes.
I think that's computers.
12 is structure.
Oh no.
Ah, crap.
Roll the challenge die.
Engines.
Some of your crew get hurt, but none of the main people do. There's various consoles and areas. Turn goes back to you.
So we have Doc left.
Oh, and Jaishu.
And Jaishu. Can Jaishu do something to throw these guys off our trail?
At present, she has access to nothing on the ship beyond beyond communications. Because she's not part of the crew.
Yeah.
Because remember, from Penn and Jaishu's point of view, they hear red alarm bells and
Red
klaxons.
alarm.
But Penn
Red
and Jaishu haven't done anything yet. Most Jaishu can do is try to
Yeah,
figure out what's
'cause-
going on. Which actually, you know what? For Jaishu, you probably don't want to use her right away. She could probably use a turn to brief both Pend and herself on her turn, and maybe Swift. Oh, she could do that. She could call up and go, "What the hell is going on? Give me access," and then she just waits for access to be given to her. That does leave the doctor.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I am Kurt.
Got any brilliant ideas? Because I only have stupid ideas.
Sorry, what was that?
I was like, I believe
I
I'm
heard two
currently
voices.
dematerialized.
Yes, your thing was grabbed and you poofed.
So let's see. What do we need? Because we're a bit low on everything. I don't know if they can shoot us again.
I mean, an energy to run
Alternative-
is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I'll just like, I'm in engineering now. Hi.
Poof. Yep.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can't make some power. Probably.
Got momentum.
Yes.
All right. You know the
Ooh,
rules.
And so do I.
Controller, daring engineering. Yeah, have that. I have a maintenance focus.
I wouldn't take it here.
I'm maintaining a power supply though.
Comp increase.
I think it's yeah. I've got photonic technology, which doesn't necessarily apply here, unless I'm turning that all off to give us more power. Which
You
turns
could do
me
that,
off.
but then you'd shut off.
Yeah, exactly, which isn't great. So I like being around. Funnily enough. And it's a diff what roll? 2. So do that, give you a threat. Yeah, I'll give you a threat.
You hit it,
I
you
mean-
generate 1 power just for making the roll. How much momentum or threat would you like to spend to get more power? It's 2 per.
We'll just spend the 3 into it. Get 6 more. That sounds good. We'll be at 8 out of 9. Or is it 8 out of 9?
Yeah.
8 out of 9. It's like, hi. Yes.
Would you like the swift task?
No. No. Don't think
No?
so.
Alright. And you spent a minor to deal with the impact on your engines. One presumes. Scroll. That shot's really difficult because of distance.
And you don't have a lot of
I
threat.
am going to spend a threat. Yeah, I'm going to spend a threat, do an action on my ship. Boop. Boop.
Brilliant.
Ship can't even assist.
You notice that they're venting a lot of energy out into space. Get the feeling they weren't that's not something you would normally do in the middle of a fight. That's something you do during a maintenance cycle. Get the funny feeling they didn't mean to do that.
It's a brilliant
Someone
tactical
tried to
move.
reroute power, and it rerouted the power into the vacuum of space.
All right. So which stupid idea do you want to do? Do you want to find a car wash and hide into it, oil slick, road spike, or sensor blind them?
Well, before you get to that part, Jaishu calls up to the bridge. This is Jaishu to the bridge. Do you need any help? Are we being attacked by pirates again? Unfortunately, the person she's asking. Who would be the second officer on the ship, Jada?
I'm back. I can answer that.
Oh, you're
still
back.
again. Yeah.
Fives.
Okay, never mind.
So, yes and yes.
Well, as soon as you give me access, me and my assistant can help as best we can. It's in our interest not to die on your little boat.
You know, I think I'm of the same mind as you. Here, granting you access now.
And that's Jaishu's turn because she had to get access to the ship. It'd be a minor action to give her that access. She just didn't have it. And she'll obviously kind of say, "Hey, Pen, come here." If he wants to do something, okay, come here.
Yeah.
The bad guys, however, still have turns left. So
They've got to be running low on
so
power now.
yeah, it's
I
kind of my
guess
problem at
NPC
the moment.
I guess NPCs can't rally, or enemy NPCs can't rally.
They can. They can. It's not the worst idea. Sure, why not? I need threat. Hooray! I have threat. I think that's a once per scene thing you would do anyway. Rally.
Yeah.
It's not once per
direct is
scene,
the
is
once
it?
per scene thing.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can rally as long as the GM says. If you want to waste a turn, we'll waste a turn. Use a turn
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't. If I try to get power back, it's a diff increase. Shooting at you is pretty hard because you're very far away. Yeah, there's no sense shooting at you. I'm just gonna waste shot. I'm gonna waste energy doing. Well, not even energy. I'll waste torpedoes doing that.
You do sensor stuff.
Are we giving the GM answers?
It speeds me up, honestly.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty of that? 0, 1, 2, 3. I could get that roll. Yeah, sure. Wait, does that cost power?
I think so.
To scan, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I rally again.
yeah, you've kind
Is
of
it
put
an
yourself in
increased
the,
difficulty?
yeah,
It is, yes.
Increased diff?
yeah, you're kind of in a weird situation where you desperately need power,
Oh,
but you need
That's
threat
dumb.
to generate power.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb.
They were the last act. Turn goes back to you in the new round.
Let's get out.
All right. So,
Just
what stupid way are we getting out of this?
again. I mean, I spend 8 power and get out.
GTFO?
That's
You
my
spend 8
plan.
power.
Yeah.
You want some reinsurance?
Reinsurance?
Insurance.
Reassurance.
Talent ability they have.
Talent.
No, I think you already used your direct though, right?
Yeah, I've already used my direct, but I can give you something to quash any comps for free.
You already did that. They have
Yeah.
reassurance already. You did it before you left.
In the
Already
in
have
the
that.
24th
It doesn't-
century, we have insurance with the Geico Gorn.
Yeah, honestly, just book it.
I think I can just take my turn to do this. Get this out.
All right, go for it.
Cool.
So you're
I'll
warping
spend-
away.
Yeah, I'll spend 7, leave us with 1 still.
You warp away. It's your turn.
I have to do a minor action first to repair it.
Oh, you have to do a minor to. No, the engineer had to do minor to do their
okay.
thing anyway, or not. The doctor rather. Are you swift tasking 5?
Nope. No more
Is
threat.
the allies? Are the allies keeping?
I could do something with the sensors or to make a go so
Oh.
they don't follow us.
Also, you're on the
Or-
bridge, and mode is in the brig cargo area.
Yep.
You two in the same-
But do we want to spend the threat for that, or let them pass and see if they catch up?
I think see if they catch up first.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let it pass.
Turn goes to them. Well, I'll make the shot. I can try. Ba. You fall out of combat. They are unable to pursue you.
That was close. A little too close for comfort.
Very.
How are we? Status report.
We've got breaches and some damage, but we're still flying.
Man, that's not accurate. Shoot.
No.
I'm going to have to rematerialize around the ship to see who the hell got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Give me control medicine difficulty of 3 as you go about the ship tending to the crew that got injured during the structural damage.
As he's doing
Triage.
that, Mode's gonna throw
Yep.
Mr. Buchanan in the brig.
Oh, into the brig he goes. Sorry. For sneezing at the mic, I mean.
Yeah. We don't have any of that. Tragic. I will give you a thread. Wait, you
Roger.
said the difficulty 3?
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Hope the accommodations are to your liking.
I'll
And
give you 3.
Mode will leave. And
You're a
go,
dead Lurian.
go back
says
to
as
the
you throw him
bridge. Yeah. I've heard that one before.
Or just be, I did say I'll give you 3.
Give me 3, so 2 more to me. Actually, not. She'll call you now. Jaishu taps at her console. I noticed we stepped down the alarms. Are we out of combat, Bridge?
Yeah, it seems I couldn't keep up with that second warp jump.
Oh, hi, Jada. Me and you need to talk as urgently as you can, please.
My ship's in pieces, but give me a half hour in order to pick up the pieces up here.
You know where I'll be.
I thought we were going to get lunch.
Hey, Captain.
Wait.
Mr. Wolfie's sitting in his kennel downstairs.
Can I just brought him along? I'm for our insurance. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he had motivation to lie to us, but maybe we can get some extra information about where they're meeting and what kind of gear they have, especially those ships.
Well, that's your bailiwick, Captain. I'm just glad I got to rough him up a bit. And he goes and takes up his post again. Hey there, Fiver.
Bridge engineering.
It's like, what,
Yeah.
Seems our weapons took a beating. Think you can and get them up to at least operational in case those guys come back?
I can give it a try.
All
As long as you don't break it again.
Well, fix it well enough if it won't break again. And now will it?
That's not how that works. I keep telling you that is not how that works. You need to get us not shot at anymore. Then I don't have to fix anything.
But then I don't get to have fun.
Well,
Damn
that's
it.
what the weapons are for. So that way we don't get shot at. We shoot them first.
How'd that go for you?
Pretty damn
We didn't shoot
good.
first this time.
I think it would have gone
Want me to
better
get-
if
Technically,
you
we
had
didn't shoot first.
shot first.
Technically, we didn't shoot first. We just ran them first. That's not shooting.
The chief engineer can attempt to roll a difficulty of 3 control engineering.
Give him a momentum because I think he's got cautious.
I believe so.
Double check.
Because I specifically remember Aza saying, like, oh, I got cautious, which I never do, or something like that.
No,
Which none
that
of
most
us ever
people never
do.
have cautious.
Except for
Funnily
me.
enough, 2 of us have cautious.
I like
also have
always
cautious.
cautious. Except for this time where I took bold.
I had cautious engineering once on that character.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll a challenge dice for the engineer.
Oh, is it veteran?
Yeah.
Oh.
Aha!
I forgot to roll one
Mhm.
for my medical thing, so I should do that because I can't give the DM threat. Don't know what that means.
Nothing
Nothing.
happens. And actually, untapped is a May.
Oh, it's a May?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just usually it's a good idea for you to do it as a low ranked person because, like, well, I mean, I could get bonus
Might as
momentum.
Reroll.
Yep. The weapons have been the breach is still there, but the difficulty has been repaired.
My big red button
That's-
glows red again.
Big red button goes red again. And after that's done, I'm gonna like check in with all my departments, make sure everything's on the up and up.
It's like materializing on the bridge, like, there weren't many injured.
Yeah, from what you did when you ran around, it was a lot of like the people who did pass out were just near areas that were exposed to vacuum, so they thudded, but then other crewmen came by and were already giving them oxygen and treating them and stuff. So you came around just to help them make sure no bad. Like some people will have headaches for a bit, a couple people will have light duties, but in general, no one's dead or dying.
They're mostly fine. They'll get better.
Yeah.
That's good.
They have been issued cigarettes and
And
wine.
a little scuffed up, but weapons ends are back online normally. Best possible speed to Jaishu's planet.
Give me insight command difficulty 2, Jada, as you get a feeling of your crew.
cultural studies as a focus.
Yep, because you have a variety of crew, so kind of need to know how everyone acts. Like the Vulcan over there, they look very calm over there. Yes, Vulcans always are calm. That's not unusual.
I will give you a threat.
Certainly. Yeah, gain 3 momentum. Your crew is pretty shaken up. I mean, you as a free trader, from time to time, you might run into a pirate. Like pirates are actually fairly common for a free trader, whether it's Orion or whatever. During the Dominion War, years and years ago, there would have been the various wars after that, in relation to the 10th Expeditionary, at least, if not beyond. But things have happened. People get shot at sometimes. But messing with the Syndicate, most free traders try to stay out of it, and they are the big boogeymen among most spacers who don't have the full strength of a fleet, a star fleet, if you will, behind them. You're a lone ship, and you've tweaked the nose of one of the most powerful criminal syndicates in the Alpha Quadrant. So your crew's a little worried. They're not ready to mutiny, but they are spooked. Because that wasn't just one ship after you, that was 3. And they all have that feeling of, the whispers are, there could have been more. Like, you guys easily could have been killed. And your crew's very aware of that.
And we still might be getting hunted.
Yeah.
I mean, no, might? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Look,
continuing
5 wasn't
to be.
there.
Never mind the scuttlebutt that you have a syndicate man aboard.
Oh, we'll deal with him in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with space, whatever.
Prefer that to not actually be the
Man, is this what it's like to be in a Klingon ship? This is awesome.
No, you're just being particularly murderous apparent for citizens.
Yeah.
Let me have
Okay.
this.
Apparently, I need to. Yeah, I'm going to give a speech on all ship channels.
Go for it. As Joshua and Penn get to the mess and finally get some food in them.
So it appears that in the efforts of doing some good in the galaxy, we pissed off some people who are intent on not doing good things. But for the good of the galaxy and camaraderie in deep space, we did the right thing in helping those in need, because as when we're in trouble, we hope that and someone else would do the same thing for us. And other free traders have the maritime law of helping each other in distress. So we may feel like we're alone, but we're not. And I would like to roll to grant an advantage of my crew, who is maybe not as worried.
Presence, command, difficulty 2. Yeah.
I'll take a momentum and encouragement as a focus.
Yep.
Oh no.
Did you biff that roll? I'm not even looking. I could feel the biff from here.
Yay, biffed.
You really biff.
Well,
Would you like to...
what would you like to do about that, Captain?
Probably at least quash, because...
Two momentum to quash, because that would be really bad.
Okay. Letting it leave.
Can I just look at Jaishu after hearing that and go,
Sure.
Should I offer her a job? She clearly not very persuasive. Looking for a job near Narendra?
That was not good.
I'm gonna hold it too much against her, Pend. Remember, she's.
I mean, I
how do
said
put
I'd,
this?
I said I'd help.
She's
the
a
clan.
friend. She's. What was that? Sorry.
I said I'd help the clan out, and she's like related to the clan. Like, I can just give her an offer to work near Narendra if she's worried about being here.
Oh, she might take you up on that for future trade. Probably not very safe for her ship to be hanging about Orion's space for the next while.
Yeah,
I mean, Syndicate has long reach, but reaching all the way out to the Shackleton's a bit of a reach even for them. Not unheard of from the rumors I've heard, but
well, when you have your
even
meeting.
by the way, Pend, give me opposed insight security.
Sure.
As you may notice something as the two of you are talking.
Mental prowess?
Complication.
Well, I've got others. Strategy and tactics.
No.
Poker face.
No.
Composure.
No.
The only other one I could play for is diplomacy, but probably not.
Yeah, no.
I doubt this is a social interaction or conflict, so.
No.
Would you take quick reflexes, like I'm noticing something quickly outside of my eye?
Hold on. No. Not for what's happening. It's a good idea, though. Good thing to ask for, because something in particular could have been happening that would have fired for.
I'll spend my second die and I'm gonna roll 6. Because I can.
So I gained 4.
You do. To which you can spend some more if you wish.
I'm at a full mint right now.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'm also going to spend to double my crit range to an 8.
Okay. One of your medals.
Yes. So the second one's a crit, and I've got a reroll. So I'm
4 hits. It's for me.
I'm at 6, so I'm getting 2.
As you're talking with Jaishu, you notice the person that served her food. As they're walking away, there's some looks of confusion. You see him that where they don't seem to recognize the person. Like, who's that? And they kind of mutter to themselves. They're not raising alarm. It's more of a, wait, do you know who that is?
I immediately push her food away, then like tackle him to a wall.
You rush to tackle the person.
Yeah. After I make sure she's not eating the food.
Yeah, when Jaishu notices you swipe at her food, she's like, huh? What? Why are you okay?
Yeah.
You rush up and you slam into an Orion person who just smiles and grins at you.
I'm essentially going to probably like pin him against the wall by my hand. What have you done? God damn it.
And that will be the end of the episode.